Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. I hope I didn't throw off your daily routine too much by starting the live stream a half hour later. I had to. I had to go to the dump. Got a bunch of stuff to take to the dump. Got some packages over the weekend. Some shit I had to assemble. I am a professional assembler, if that's a thing. If it's not, we're going to make it one here today. Because when you get with somebody, you get married and stuff, and you move in and all those good things, and you start getting furniture. How many Allen wrenches do I have? How many of those do I have? Them little L-shaped things they use to tighten all the bolts on them. I got 20 of them because all of them come with one. So, you put together this from IKEA, that from IKEA, and every place else. I've gotten good. Then you throw in the kids, and you got to assemble their toys and stuff and bikes and things of that nature. I'm going to start a professional assembly business. All I do is come to your house, and I assemble your shit. There might be something already like that. I know they have like professional decorators and things like that for Christmas and things. Here's a business idea I've had. I could still pull this off. Don't steal it from me, all right? You promise? And this will be more so I would take any client, but the people who are really going to use this the most, I believe, are couples and definitely people with kids, for sure. I'm going to start a business where all I do is go into people's homes and put away their dishes and their laundry. You wash them. You wash your dishes. You do your laundry. You wash it. You dry it. But all I do is I come in and put your shit away. How many people would sign up for that business right now? How many of you are living out of the laundry basket, out of the hamper? How many of you are hamper living? You hamper living sons of bitches. Not with my business, you wouldn't. I come in, I put your shit away. If you don't want me to see your unmentionables, you take those out. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not going to judge the skid marks, all right? That's not what I'm there for. I'm there to make money. You have your laundry in a pile, and me and my people come in there, we take care of it. When you come back in the room, everything is folded. And I'm not talking just folded up or rolled up. I'm talking the way we used to fold things in boot camp. With the t-shirt, skinny, fat, skinny. And the socks you roll up, they told us when you roll your socks up correctly, it should look like a pussy. That's what they told us. They probably can't say that now in today's military, where before they yell at you, they check your pronouns. But back then, that's what they said. I'll come in and hook it up. Nice, straight stacks, everything. It'll be beautiful. You talk about repeat customers. I'd have more repeat customers than a drug dealer. Because next week, when that pile's sitting there, all you got to do is call, and I'll put away all. I'm telling you, that's a great idea. Great business idea. Should do that someday. Marlena Lavely. Thank you, young lady. You have broken the super chat hymen. Thank you for being so gentle, miss. Joe Biden. Hey, this isn't the mall. Carry on, my wayward son. Don't you cry no more. Hey, what the hell is Hunter doing now? I mean, who knows? But we know this. He's naked and on crack when he does it. Thank you for that, Marlena Lavely. Don't you cry no more. We're going to cry some more. You saw the damn title. I am a Joemophobe. They got all these phobes and you're a homophobe. You're a transphobe. Well, I'm a Joemophobe because I have a rational fear that he's going to fuck this country up. Am I alone? No. We all feel that way. We're all Joemophobes. We have Joemophobia. Because we know what he's going to do. He's back, guys. He is back. He is back. Bumbling Biden is back. Is he better? I guess. He won't perform any better, but he's feeling better. He says, I feel great. No, you don't. Don't you lie to me. You do not feel great. And why is he wearing those aviators? Look, I don't care if I'm alone on this. I'm going to say it. If you aren't a pilot, take those fucking glasses off your face. If you're not a pilot, or those glasses weren't given to you by a pilot, take them off. You look ridiculous. You do not look cool. You're trying to hide something. Your eyes all red. Fucking aviators. Fuck. He ain't never flown. If he ever flew a plane, it was probably when he was young, when the planes had the double wings, or each side had the double stacked wings, and somebody had to get in front of it and go like this so the propeller would turn. That's probably the last time he flew anything. Aviators. The amazing Wong. Thoughts on Biden offering exchange Victor Bout, a convicted Russian arms trafficker, for Brittany Griner. I heard something about that. I mean, like I've said before, if you're an American citizen abroad and you are taken against your will by a foreign government, we have an obligation to retrieve you through negotiations or any other means. We got to come get you. You're our people. If somebody took a member of your family and you had the means to get them, wouldn't you do it? Then damn it, you do that for me. You come get me if I'm taken against my will. Now, if you break their law, that's a different story. Because if somebody came here and broke our laws, we would expect them to pay the price, serve time. Now, we are looking at through our westernized, Americanized eyeballs, our view. So 10 years for a vape pen is a bit extreme, especially when there's a bunch of states here where weed is legal. So to us, that shit is like, damn, 10 years for some weed, for some hash oil, but those are their laws. That's their country, that's their rules. What your parents used to tell you? My house, my rules. If you don't like my rules, change your address. But she's in their house, so you got to abide by their rules. And their rules say you can't bring that shit here. Now, whether or not she knew that, I don't know. But either way, she was caught with it. Now she's in Russian custody. I don't know what to say. Trading for her? Why? Then if you trade for her, then you better trade for them all. You better bring all of them back. Because are you saying she's better? Is she better than the rest of them? I don't know. But should we be bending over backwards to bring somebody home who broke the rules? I don't think so. Because if they came here and did the same thing, we wouldn't want their government to go and get them. Now, in the grand scheme of things, you really give a shit what happens to her? No. But who are we to say that she needs to be rescued and traded for? And then look who you're trading for her. You're trading an arms dealer? Who is he supplying? Some of our enemies? Should he be let go? Because when he goes back home, they're not going to be like, oh, man, no, you got to serve out your sentence here. Thanks, America. We'll take him from here. We're going to move him into a Russian prison to serve out the rest of his sentence. They're not going to do that. He's going to be free as a damn bird. And saying what happened to her. When she comes back here, if she comes back here, they're not going to say, oh, you got to finish out your Russian sentence here. They're going to let her go. Yes, love is war. She's very pled. And I have a problem with that. If she wasn't pled, bring her home. But she is. Extreme pled. So, lucky her. And you know what? How much you want to bet when she gets back, she's going to be even more of an insufferable anti-American dum-dum? How much you want to bet she's going to double down on her hatred of America because we didn't come and get her soon enough? You know who wants her to stay there? Her wife's left eye, because that's where she slapped her when they were fighting. But anyway, forget it, guys. It's just domestic violence. And, if it was a man, no, he's a wife beater. Don't bring him back here. But equality, and I'm a woman, but I don't want that equality. I don't want equality of sentence. I just want equality of, like cool stuff. Can't have your cake and fuck it too. We all know that. Just the man evaluating stuff. I have emailed you several times the past few weeks about your website, and you haven't got back to me like before. Are my emails going to the junk mail now? I don't know. I usually reply to emails. I'll look for it. Send me one right now, and I'm going to look for it. JerichoGreen 2018 at gmail.com. I am looking at my phone right now, waiting for an email notice to pop up. I don't know. Is it in the junk mail? I don't check my junk mail, so I wouldn't know. But as far as I know, there's no reason why I would not respond to your email. Just a man evaluating stuff. You should be like a real nice guy. Percy P. I'm not saying the underscore because that breaks it up. Percy P. Percy P. and Moky, the cowboy electrician, making our way through Texas, giving power. Watching my boy Jericho Green on the road. Let me have it, Jericho Green. I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to give you this uncircumcised commentary to the bristle right in your ear hole. You might want to put a towel right here. It's going to get messy, Percy P. As you guys are streaking across the great state of Texas, giving people lights, taking them, bringing them from the darkness. Darkness. Drive safe, gentlemen. Please, drive safe. 10 and 2. Seatbelts. I need you here for next time. Thank you very much for that. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was. I was talking about something, but somebody asked if I talked about that idiot, the dum-dum who killed Officer David Dorn. Yeah, he got sentenced to life without parole. Great. That's not stiff enough punishment. I've said before, our country does not have a stomach for what these people deserve. So I don't think it's justice. I guess it is. Technically, did he go through the court system and was he sentenced? Yes. Is that our definition of justice? I guess so. It shouldn't be. To do something like that, to murder somebody in cold blood for a fucking TV? How many TVs do we all have in our homes? You shot that man in the back of his head for a television. And life without parole is sufficient punishment. You getting to go inside and be a gangster probably be more important on the inside than you were on the outside. You get to be with your boys and eat and have spreads and wear Jordans and listen to music, talk to bitches on the phone. No, that's not justice. Charles Turner Jr., what up, man? Says, Jericho, did you hear about the bullshit assault weapons ban being yanked because that liver-spotted demon discovered she doesn't have the votes to pass it? I did not hear about that. I mean, I heard about it before, but I didn't hear that it did get passed. I mean, like that. Let me jot that down. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to start jotting. And, you know, their willful ignorance is just amazing. Like, they know this is, I mean, but do they? Is it possible for these people to be that stupid and just unaware? Yeah. Sonia Rosada, what about diplomatic immunity? I don't know if she qualifies for that. Don't you have to be a diplomat? I think so. Remember that scene in at the end of Lethal Weapon 2 where the South African diplomat was he shot Riggs, and then Murtaugh had his 6-shooter trained on him, and he goes, diplomatic immunity. He goes, then Danny Glover goes, boom, shoots that fool right between the eyes. Now, look, I don't know if that shot is possible from that far away. Between the eyes, and he's aiming up, there's lights, whatever, Hollywood. But he shot that fool right between the eyes, and he goes, it's just been revoked. Diplomatic immunity, you kefir lover. Shot that motherfucker right between his eyes. Bit, your blick. Man, I can't wait till my son's old enough to show that shit to him. The only reason I don't, because when I was a kid, my son's 6 going on 7. By his age, I was watching all them 80s action movies, Eddie Murphy, all that shit. But him, the main reason I don't show it to him is because I don't want him to start using the language. I don't want him to think that because he sat there and watched it with daddy, he can go around saying you know, all that crazy shit they say in the movies. But I can't wait till I can watch those movies with my son. And he better not say, I don't like these movies. You better like them, Junior. As parents, we want you to like the things that we like. We want to look at you on the couch and see your face light up in the same moments in the movies when our faces lit up when we were your age. No pressure. You better like them. Billy Painter, bad Billy. Bad Billy. What's up, man? Did you hear about the Antifa punks in Salem, Oregon? They went to confront white supremacists, but were met by white and Mexican bikers on Harleys. That's never good for them. I didn't hear about it, that particular one, but I do remember a couple years ago. I think, was it at Sturgis or something? These purple-haired, soft handshake dumbasses who needed a hug from their daddy. They went up there tripping on those fools, man. They said, you better get the fuck out of here before somebody gets hurt, before I bruise my knuckles on your glass jaw. They ran their asses up out of there too. Good. What were they thinking? That's who you decided to go fuck with? No, not a good idea. But nobody ever accused them of being intelligent. Stephen Ayers. Thank you very much, says Jericho. Will we ever see the Epstein client list? Oh, boy. Oh, happy day. I think as long as we have who we have at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, no way. And not just him, but the Congress and the Senate. We got to clean those fools out, too. The Congress and the Senate need a political hysterectomy. They need the jack-o'-lantern treatment. You know, when you, right before you can start carving, you got to cut the top off the pumpkin and scrape all that shit out, all the seeds, all that slimy shit. It has to be clean so you can start carving. So before we can start working on things and fixing things and seeing things like that client list, they need to be cleaned out. Political hysterectomy headed to D.C. Please. But I think, shoot, as long as the fools who are alive, who are on the list, that's going to be tough to see because they got a lot to lose. Shane Crandall. 2 bits, sir. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. That's 2 more bits than I had before. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Just the man evaluating stuff says he sent the email. He says, sent the last email again. LOL. Let's see. Oh, I see. Well, because your email, when it comes up, it's not the same name. But, yeah, I'll respond to it. Don't worry. What did C. Vertical say? No sweat, my pet. Oh, I'll get to it. But, yeah, I think as long as most of the people or any of the people who are on that list are still alive, it might be like some war crime shit or when they're like 100, you know, it finally comes out and we got to bring their old decrepit asses to come in and be convicted and serve 5 months in jail before they die. Might be some shit like that. Don't forget, guys, mygreengear.com. New designs, ones you've never seen before, and new ones on the way. But before we continue, this live stream is brought to you by C60 Evo. It's rare to find a remedy that delivers noticeable physical and mental benefits like C60 Evo. Their ESS60 is a breakthrough technology offering benefits to thousands of customers. I sleep deeper and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. I think more clearly and feel 15 years younger with this product. They've got a proven track record and my recommendation too. Purchase C60 Evo and enjoy the incredible benefits yourself. Use my link below to save 10% on your purchase. Thanks, people. That reminds me of remember the Micro Machine guy? The Micro Machine. Those little tiny cars from the 80s are like an inch long. There was like a whole collection of them, all different types of cars that were hella tiny. And the guy who would talk in the commercials talked really, really fast, like one of those auctioneers. He talked like that. He talked hella fast, like they do on the end of the commercials, where it's like for a medicine, but they don't want to hear you all the fucked up shit that's going to happen to you, so they say it fast. So in court, they could be like, well, we did tell him, yeah, but you told us at 100 miles an hour. But the Micro Machine guy, he would talk really, really fast about the cars. And he had a pretty decent mustache too. Which reminds me, You wanted to have a story time with Uncle Jericho? I'm trying to tell you a story. So when I was like 8 or 9 years old, when micro machines were at the height of their popularity, of course, for Christmas, I wanted some. Mom and dad, can I get micro machines? Can I get micro machines? So one day, my mom and my dad were gone, and my brother and I were left at home to our devices. Well, not a lot of solid decisions are made when two young boys are at home together. So I thought it would be a good idea, and I don't think I ever told my mom this, so next time I see her, she's probably going to be mad. But I thought it was a good idea to sneak into my parents' room and look for Christmas gifts. Uh-oh. Well, just to prove how much my brother and I didn't mess around and the kind of trouble we could get in, my parents didn't even hide them that well because they knew those boys better not come in here looking for their Christmas presents. And even though I knew they weren't home and I knew they weren't going to be home soon, I still snuck in there like they were sleeping in the bed right there. Like the cartoons where they got to go in and like sneak the key from around the giant's neck. It was like that. I was creeping and they weren't even home. I opened the closet. There it was. And I didn't even care. I didn't even care that I found out Santa Claus wasn't real because obviously he wasn't bringing that shit. I didn't even care. Spoiler alert. I hope nobody here thought the Santa Claus was real. Whoops, if I did. But there they were. A big ass bag, like a big old oversized bag that they only have available during Christmas time. Big ass bag full of gifts. I don't even remember if my brother was there with me. It might have been a solo mission. But I went in there and I got to looking around, and what did I see in there? Micro machines. It came with a bunch of micro machines, and it had a tractor trailer, you know, the car transport tractor trailers with the ramp and shit. Had it right there. Exactly what I wanted. And it was messed up on Christmas morning when I had to act like I was surprised. I had to act like that was the first time I saw those toys. Guys, what's the moral of the story? Don't go look at your Christmas presents. Don't do it. Don't listen to that damn child devil on your shoulder telling you, hey, man, you can just act like, hey, man, you can just act like you're surprised on Christmas morning. Go get it. And the angels on the other side, don't do that. You know it's not right. Come on. Don't you think your parents would be disappointed? Shut up. What were you saying, devil on my shoulder? And it was messed up. My wife did the same thing one year. Might have been the same year. That's why we're kindred spirits. We both fucked our Christmas up. Bottom line, don't do that, kids. Wait till Christmas. Stone Keep, thanks for the Hamilton, says, hey, man, just wanted to say thanks for doing the live streams. I'm older than you, but you remind me of my dad a lot. It makes me smile when you make fun of these fools. All right. Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you very much. They make it easy. They really do. It's low-hanging fruit for these jackasses. You know? Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being in this bitch. Thank you very much. So before we continue, what are we going to be talking about today? All right. Well, like I mentioned before, Bidenus Pervertus, our grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? That fool, he's all healthy, guys. They're telling us that he tested negative for the sweet and sour sniffles. So he will be back to continue the destruction of this country momentarily. Also, Moby Dick is not Woman of the Year. How would Nelson say it on The Simpsons? Jackass. And Jizzlaine Maxwell, I didn't get to this yesterday, but we will today. She is living well, guys. She's living a great life. She is not being punished in the least. Lord German Husbando, I like The Breakfast Club. Oh, the movie from the 80s. Yeah, with the girl with she went like that, all the dandruff and shit out of her hair. And Judd Nelson and his nostrils. So yeah, she's living great. And I'm going to list some of the amenities that are available to her while she serves a 20-year prison sentence for human trafficking that led to child molestation. But Not important. So Moby Dick's not Woman of the Year. Surprise, surprise. 65 people shot, 5 dead in Chicago last weekend. Good job, Chicago. Good to see things are heating up. And in case you were wondering, in case you're going back and forth, what should I name my dog? Just know that dog names are racist. That's right, guys. Dog names. So you're telling me shit that has nothing to do with humans is now racism. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Black Lake, thank you for the Hamilton. My family has been in town, so I've missed the last couple of streams, but I'm glad to be back at the restaurant with one earbud in. LOL, addicted to the hopium all you savages provide. Well, good to see you back. It's very important to spend time with your family. I hope you like them all. I hope you're not looking across the table at a family member you do not like. If you do, look at them. Who is it? Are they chewing with their mouth open or something, doing something stupid? You ever, Black Lake, you ever been looking at somebody that you don't like, and then you snap out of it a second later and realize your face was like this? Is that person there? I hope not. I hope you're able to enjoy your meal with the good people in your family, because family is only a title. Family does not entitle you to anything. There are people in your life who you share no blood with who treat you better. So family is merely a title. But I hope it's the good members of your family and you're enjoying yourself, Black Lake. Thank you very much. Here's a question for the comment section. I don't think I've asked this before. If I have, disregard, but I don't think I have. Who is the family member? And you could just put, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever. But who is the family member that if you pull up to a family function and you see their car, you go, oh, fuck. Who is it? You tell me. Tennessee Adams, thank you very much. Hi, Jericho. You're awesome. The end. Thank you very much. Thank you for getting right to the point. I appreciate that. But if I'm awesome and you're here watching me, well, then there has to be a level of awesome in you as well. It's just science. Believe the science. Damn it. All of it. Especially when it's paid for. Especially when it's bought and paid for. You better believe it. You dumb tax-paying son of a bitch. Brendan Gerzalak, thank you for the twomp. Hey, this is the mall. Amber is the color of your energy. P.S. You're welcome for the twomp. P.P.S. Postscript. It's pronounced like Grizzlack. Okay, Grizzlack. Excuse me. Grizzlack. Why did I add the X? Why did I make Grizzlyak? Why do I put the I in there? I don't know. Grizzlack. Thank you, Brendan Grizzlack. Loving the stream. And the stream's loving you. Right, Adam? I love Micro Machines too. And it didn't ruin it. I still play with them and shit after, but yeah, it was tough to act like I cared on the morning of knowing it. So I saw it wrapped up there. I knew the shape. I knew it was coming. It's messed up. Don't do that, kids. Scholar Boy 30. There we go. Thank you for the Hamilton. It says, I know this is probably off subject. Nothing's off subject here. This is a safe space for everybody's thoughts and concerns. But did you see the new Black Panther trailer? Them using Chad's death to promote Black feminism? Oh, fuck. I knew it. There's another movie out there that is Black Panther-esque in nature. It's starring Viola Davis. Side note, am I the only one who's grossed out when she cries? I get the tears, but she gets the snot running down in her mouth. Ugh, come on. But it's called Woman King. That's right, people. You heard that right. Woman King. And it's about this group of Black women soldiers who, and this is, ancient Africa. Well, maybe not ancient, but, 300-400 years ago. And they repel these evil white men who are coming to enslave. The white people are coming to get the slaves, the Africans, to take them to America to be slaves. And this group of elite female fighters repels them. Now, I'm not up on my African war history. I doubt many of us are in here. But I think that was a time when men ruled and men were doing the fighting. I've never heard of a female group of warriors doing anything to repel slave purchasers, acquirers. And one thing they didn't show, and all I saw was a trailer. I didn't watch the movie, and of course, I won't. But in the trailer, they don't show the African people who rounded up it's not like the white people came and fanned out into Africa looking for Africans. Okay, there were slave markets. The slaves had already been acquired through war or other means. So the white people showed up to the markets to buy the slaves. They didn't know their way around Africa. Back then, they probably barely fucking made it to Africa. They didn't know the landscape. They didn't go out there with some fucking tracker to find the wild Africans in the bush. They were already caught and captured. And do you know what these warring tribes did and everything before they brought the African slaves to be purchased by white people? Is they took all the desirable ones, or the ones that they wanted, first. Oh yes, your mind is about to be blown. The Africans had slaves too. And guess what? That long boat ride did not beat that out of them, because when they got here, freed slaves acquired more slaves. But of course, Black Panther 2 is going to be a runny diarrhea sandwich of a movie. It's going to be chock full of women kicking names and taking ass. Bullshit. I will not watch that damn movie. I promise you. Well, I shouldn't say that. If I do watch it, it will be to review it here. But will I watch it to be entertained because I want to see Black Panther 2? Hell no. You should see the trailer for that movie, Woman King. The fuck out. I am woman, hear me roar. Number too big to ignore. Shut the fuck up. Woman King. Get the fuck out of here with that, please. Please get that out of here. That sounds stupid as shit. A woman. And they repelled. If they were there, if their job was to repel the slave catchers, they didn't do a good job, because they still caught a bunch of them. Stupid shit. Woman King. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm just skimming through the comments real quick. Okay. Randy Scott, thank you. Says my cousin called Micro Machines and Legos landmines because her sons had those all over the house. That is the downside to tiny toys. Yes, it is. I've stepped on my kids' toys barefoot. That shit hurts. All right. Instead of using landmines, militaries around the world should just throw Legos out there. Because if they step on that shit, it's over. They are. They fucking hurt. And I toss them. If you leave them out, that's one thing. I might pick it up for you. But I got hurt by it? No, it's gone. It's gone. But Dad, well, you didn't care that much about it if it's on the floor, if it's in the middle of the floor. Anyway. Let's see. No Bam Bam Bigelow, no charges for Prince Andrew. I call him Prince Albert. Because isn't that when you get a ring through your dick? So let's see what everybody was saying about the family members that make them upset. Dirk Plexiglass says, ooh, family's a vibe. Who's that member? When you pull up to the family function, ooh, you see their car and go, oh, fuck. Let's see. Oh, Blake. Said if it's my father-in-law, he's great. All right, he's cool. He's cool. Let's see. Chat says uncle. All right. Let's see. Somebody else said their aunt. Aunt Linda. All right. Aunt Linda's a pain in the ass. Lisa Frank says my mother. Damn, that sucks. Heidi Booth says it's usually me they are saying that too. Well, whatever. You're the one. That's even better. Robert Boycourt. Sister-in-law. Tammy says there's always one. Definitely. Definitely. No, Mickey D. I mean your family. Yes, of course. Everybody, when we see Biden is perverted, when we see him on the screen, we all say, oh, fuck. But I mean in your family. Aunt and sister-in-law. Uh-oh. All right, Black Lake. Don says uncle. At Forever Tia, a few cousins. Tammy A says her mother. Dang, mom's in here getting the business. Oh, Sarah Smile, daughter's fiance. Damn, that must suck. To know that your child is going to marry somebody that you don't like. Damn it. Is he like a smug little punk or something? I hope he's at least nice to her. Because that's a whole nother level of fucked up when they're not nice. But hopefully he is nice. He's just a smug punk. Maybe you'll grow to love him. Maybe he hangs around for a decade or so and you're like, you know what? You could be sitting around one day having a drink. And you could say to him, you know what? When you were dating my daughter, when you were dating so-and-so, I thought you were a smug, sniveling little bitch. And I wanted to hit you in the head with a frying pan like an old cartoon. But now, 10 years later, got a couple grandkids. You're all right. I hope it works out for you. Oh, man. Spunbearing65 says, any of the bitches I used to call sisters. Damn. Family drama is running deep. Family drama, nothing like it. Nothing like family drama, because nobody screws you like family. You know why? Because those are the ones that you let in the closest to you. That's why. That's why it hurts extra when it's family, because I'm supposed to be able to trust you. You motherfucker, I'm supposed to be able to trust you. We share DNA. Or you're married in your family, whatever. You're in my family. I was supposed to be able to trust you. I was supposed to be able to turn my back on you and face the world. It's me and you against the world. Turns out I can't trust you either. Fuck you. Heidi Booth, your singing is amazing, JG. Thank you. Damn, Lord German husbando. That's damn near the whole family. My Uncle Frank and his daughters, who are my eldest cousins on dad's side of the family, my cousins Sarah and Rachel. Damn, you gave the names. Fuck you guys. And my Aunt Patty. Aunt Patty, you're a dick. How about that? Everybody, right now, on the count of three, yell out, Aunt Patty, you're a dick. 1, 2, 3. Aunt Patty, you're a dick. Wouldn't that be funny if there was somebody across the room listening to me and they yelled that out and Aunt Patty was like, hey, why'd you say that? Mom and them, another mom. Mom, you better quit fucking up. Daryl Cheek says, my blood family is too dysfunctional to have family gatherings. I had to make and find my own family. Sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's the family you get dealt, the family hand that you're dealt is all fucked up, and you got to cut yourself out of that picture, and that is okay. Make a new one. It's literally fun to make a new family. You know what I mean? Preverts. All right, Lord German husbando, I'll find it. Dang. There, boom. How you like that? Lord German husbando, thank you very much. I love your echo.com. Oh, added effect. Here's another question for you guys. Give me the year of your best Christmas. Mine was 1988. I got a remote control car and a BB gun. When we were done opening gifts and cleaning up the wrapping paper and throwing it into the fireplace, I was out the door until breakfast was ready, till I had to come back in and acquire sustenance. As soon as I was done, I was back out in the wilderness shooting my BB gun. 1988. Oh, Kai Johnson from the UK. It's me mom. That's too bad, man. It's too bad when you pull up to the garage and see your mom. Oh, it's Jericho Green 2018 at gmail.com. 87, 84, or 85. They were both good, huh? Logical and illogical world. Mark 84. See 86 in there. 2017. You must be young, Rebecca. You put it all in perspective. Oh, yeah, Hunter Haas. You can get a New York. Ayo. I got your mistletoe right here. 77, 88, 74. Got a go-kart. Yeah, you know that was some shit. I know you got hurt on that thing in 74. Them shits were made out of cast iron. 89. Let's see. Bam Bam Bigelow, 1989. I got a Black Seas Barracuda Lego pirate ship. Damn. I bet that was a good Christmas. Another 77. Rebecca says, no, I'm older than you. Okay. 77. Damn, the 70s are good. 76. Tim Star 02 for my PS2 and Madden. Okay. That's a little recent too. Young man. DJ John T, 82. All right. 76, 77. Lord German Husbando says 2001. I got a brand new bike, which I have recently got refurbished because I didn't grow at all since. Hey, save you on buying a new bike. They're expensive. 59. 75 when my older brother came home at Christmas from Vietnam. Wow, I bet that was awesome. Mindy Patriot Angel, I bet that was awesome. I hope he came back to you in one piece, physically and mentally. 79. Probably 92, we were on the road that Christmas. Oh, Super NES. Oh, man. Remember when Sega came out with the first like handheld? I think Game Boy was first. But I remember my buddy, he got the handheld Sega. It wasn't. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, Shinobi, Batman, Sonic. He had all the games for that shit. He was one of those kids whose parents had a bunch of money. They just bought him everything and he didn't even care about it. 70, 79. A lot of good memories, guys. Something special about Christmas. Christmas morning, the first day of school and the last day of school. You throw your birthday in there, but that's different. Those days, something in the air. Whew. Anywho, man, let's get to Good Gun, shall we? Going down memory lane and shit. All right. So as we do at the beginning of each live, is we call it Good Gun because it is situations where people do good things with their gun, protecting themselves, their property, their family, just a little shit. Because guns are not bad. People are bad. Guns are merely tools. So this story comes out of Chicago. They know a thing or two about guns in Chicago. Remember, 65 shot, 5 dead last weekend. But Lori Lightweight, Mayor Googly Eyes. No, that's not on her birth certificate. Guys, what's her name? Beetlejuice, Sloth from Ice Age, Rat King, Splinter. Damn it. Anyway, Mayor Fucked Up Face is worried about keeping the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Hey, Lori, why don't you worry about keeping the people in Chicago safe before you worry about keeping some bullshit team that sucks anyway? So, Chicago, what's going on? You guys finally protecting yourselves? Good to hear, because Lori won't. Concealed carry holder fatally shoots would-be robber. Oh, you were going to come get something for free, huh? A 77-year-old concealed carry license holder fatally shot a would-be robber Saturday afternoon in Burnside on the south side. Oh, he was easy pickings, huh? Let's go over here, stop real quick, rob this old man, smack him around. He ain't going to do shit. All right. About 12:20 p.m., the man was in his garage. Again, they give away his street. That's fucked up. When the vehicle pulled up in the alley and an armed male exited and demanded his belongings. Give me your shit, old man. You probably stuck a gun in the face. Give me your shit, old man, right now, or I'll kill you. Okay. Unfortunately, the man then, at the would-be robber, he then shot at the would-be robber, fatally striking him in the head and the chest. You got double tapped? You didn't think that old man was capable of a double tap, did you? He was identified as Bernard Peterson by the Cook County Medical Examiner. The man was not injured and did have a valid concealed carry license, according to police. So wait a minute. This man had a legal concealed carry and saved his life. Man, that is something. So we can protect ourselves. We don't have to depend on them. Sounds like that old man was trained too. He got him in the chest and the head. Come on now. Ain't taking no free shit from that old man. You better find another one. You better find you another old man to rob. You better find you another old man to victimize. Not that one. He had it on him. See, he probably knows the area he's in ain't shit. And he probably, great point, Granny's Blue Waffle. Oh, man, that's gross. You guys know what a blue waffle is? Chicago is just an organ harvesting facility. Yeah, it's America's shooting range, meat market. But he probably knew, that old man probably lived in that neighborhood when it was something, when it was a nice neighborhood. It's probably a working class neighborhood. And he watched it turn to shit in front of his eyes. So he knew what was up. He knew these little fuckers were roaming around and robbing people. He knows Mayor Lightweight ain't going to do shit. He knows the police are hamstrung and the mayor's against him. So he had his shit on him. Thank God he did. Thank God he did, because I guarantee you that punk wouldn't have hesitated for a second to shoot that old man. And you know what? He probably would have shot him after he stole his stuff anyway. He probably would have robbed the man anyway and then killed him. Just saying. That's usually how that shit goes. Marky Mark, yeah, Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood style. Oh, shit. Speaking of that, did you hear when they compared Biden as pervertist, sniffer of the young, some fool, it was on CNN or MSNBC, one of those stupid ass wastes of time and space. They said, yeah, doesn't he remind you of Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino? What the fuck did you just say? Did you just say that? Now, this is after they've heard him speak. This is after they've heard him stumble through speeches and stumble upstairs and not know where to go and fall off of a bike and call people the wrong name and forget to say things like, God bless America at the end of your 4th of July speech. After seeing all that, this fool said, doesn't he remind you of Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino? Don't worry, comment section. I got it. 3 words. No fucking way. Are you crazy? Are you blind? What? How many of you would rather have Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino as our president? Maybe you guys have never seen Gran Torino. Gran Torino is a movie starring Clint Eastwood, I believe directed by Clint Eastwood, where he's this grizzled old man. He's an old World War II vet. He has certain thoughts and opinions of the Asian community around him, but in some strange way, he ends up befriending them. He ends up becoming friends with a couple of the characters. I don't want to give none of it away. Great movie. He ends up befriending these people that he supposedly hated, which I don't think he really hated them in the first place. Anyway, there's a lot of layers to this onion known as that movie. Great movie. Pikmin, it was Korean War. It was a Korean War. He was a vet of the Korean War. And number one, he was able to talk and hold a conversation and protect people. So how you would even, what? Clint Eastwood in this movie is a grizzled, tough, old bastard who speaks his mind. We just have an old bastard who lost his mind. big difference between Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino and Biden is pervertus at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That was some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Joyce Decker, I lived near the town he was a mayor in. It's Carmel, California. He used to be married to a newscaster named Dina Ruiz. Man, Clint Eastwood, you compare this, all his food has to go into a blender first. And you're comparing him to national treasure Clint Eastwood? Stop. If you guys haven't seen Gran Torino, watch that movie. Great. Good action, great acting. Might even jerk a tear or two. Some funny parts. Remember when he followed the girl, the Haman girl, and she was walking through town and these dudes were starting to mess with her and she had her punk ass friend with her and he pulled up? Come on. Come on, man. You compare that man to this fossil. He is a fossil. He's an empty shell of a once. Actually, I don't even know if he was ever human. Who knows? Never had a job in the private sector in his life. Clint Eastwood. Chat says, pronounce Hmong. Sorry, word police. Hmong. Hmong people. Great movie. Check that shit out. Let's get started. So, as we're talking about Biden is pervertus, our grandpa and chief minister, hey, I feel great. That's what he said. Said he feels great. Liar. Because yesterday he sounded like shit. But he said, I'm not gonna be back out in public just yet. Yeah, you got to recoup. You got to get some more fucking Adderall or whatever they're injecting you with. He had some speech yesterday where his eyes were like this and he never blinked the whole time. Now, if Instagram wasn't being a fucking hater and blocking me from using my page, I could show you. But he was like this the whole time. He didn't blink. How is that? He's like a bullet. Because, you know, sometimes they give him something. We saw that shit back on the campaign trail. One day he's like drooling on the podium and the next day he's firing on all cylinders. They're giving this fool something. But yesterday they must have gave him something. But he's like a bullet. When a bullet comes out of the end of the gun, it's cruising, it's going fast. But eventually that shit loses momentum and it will drop and fall to the ground. Brian King B. Falcon, what's up, man? He said he didn't blink because he's a robot. But if he's a robot, who would make a robot this fucked up? Like if you're going to make a robot, you're going to make that a cool robot. It can do shit better than humans because it's a robot. Not him. If that is a robot, holy shit. He's worse than like one of those sex robots in Tokyo. They're more advanced and have more cognitive ability than him. Yeah, Dynamite adrenochrome. They're giving that fool something. They're giving him adrenochrome mixed in a Red Bull, but he crashes. Boy, does he crash hard. And yes, Kai Johnson from the UK. I did see that. It's similar to that story that I covered that I'm sure we all saw, which was horrible. That old man in Georgia, was it in Atlanta or something? Where he's getting out of his car. The guy rolls up behind him and shoots him in the back of his head. He falls. He robs his dead body. Then 3 people come around the corner seconds later and rob his dead body too. They all look the same. So I don't know where racism fits in. I'm sure they'll try to cram that shit in there. So in this story that Kai was talking about, it took place in New York City. New York City! This guy's crossing the street in the morning. He gets hit by a car. He like flies in the air off to the side. And then I think it's the people in the car, if memory serves me correctly. It's the people in the car who hop out and rob him as he lays on. I don't know if he's died or what, but the dude just got hit by a fucking car and they rob him. Those aren't humans. Those aren't human beings. I know they look like us and they may sound like us and walk like us and eat food like us, but those people aren't humans. Because humans Do not hit somebody with their car and then pat them down for valuables. That's what monsters and demons do. That's what creatures from Hades do, not humans. So if you're going to hit a man with your car and then rob him, you need to be removed from society and the gene pool. You're done. But he didn't kill anybody. I don't care. That has nothing to do with it. You robbed someone's unconscious body, whether they're dead or not. You're a demon. Goodbye. Chet, thank you for the $2.99 super sticker. Phase Superman, Hunter probably gave him some crack. He probably did. That's what Hunter Biden hands out at his door for Halloween. Crack, not candy. That is just sad. Into the pit. That's right. Pulled pork. They should have a local police department should have a fucking wood chipper pulling behind one of their squad cars. That's it. Into the chipper. I don't want to hear it. We got you on tape. Well, I want my lawyer. Lawyer, I just saw you in HD hit another citizen and rob him. You're gone. You're gone. Bye. I know. Give you another chance. Fuck you. Bye. You're going to rob a dead body? You're out of here. You ain't doing shit with your life anyway. My mom told me, if you don't make the right decisions, somebody's going to make those decisions for you. So since you can't make the right decisions and you don't see a problem with robbing someone's dead body, I will decide for you. Let's make you a ward of the state. We'll let you know when to get up, when to shit, when you can go outside and all that good stuff. Because you ain't doing shit with your life anyway, except ruining other people's lives. Amy Cakes, the shots are slowly killing Biden. Could be. But when you're 197 years old, there may be other factors at play. It's terrible. He was like this. I ain't never seen that dude like that before. What the fuck did they give him? Was he chewing on a piece of a human adrenaline gland? Like, is that jerky to him? We eat beef jerky. He eats human adrenochrome or adrenaline gland jerky to keep him awake. They gave him something. They must have just pulled that syringe out of his neck and pushed his ass out to the podium because he was ready to go. I'm surprised he wasn't going like this and shit. Am I good? Got anything I know? Got any coke boogers? Got any perico mocos? Huh? I'm surprised he wasn't going like this, looking for some more. Like they just gave him a fucking llave. Here you go. I wait. I don't know, guys. You tell me. I'm just telling you what I see. And when I see his eyes as big as fucking saucers, that means they gave him something because that's not the norm. That's not the Biden we always see. That's right, Chad. Híjole. Híjole. So, man. Yeah, Anderson Moffat too. He's eating something. Somebody chopped him up a nice big line of some fucking stem cells right in the mirror. Here you go, man. Here's a dollar bill. Woo! What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Oh, man. Booger sugar. That's what they got him on. He's on some booger sugar right now. You got them big old 80s Coke boogers up there. Something's going on. That's not the Biden I always see. The one I always see is half asleep, half dead. One or the other. Maybe that's who he's when he turns around and goes to shake somebody's hand. Maybe it's the Grim Reaper. Maybe he sees him and we don't. That's what it is. It's the Grim Reaper. He saw him. He's like, oh, already? No, not now, Joe. You got to finish fucking up America before I take you home. But first, it's rare to find a remedy that delivers noticeable physical and mental benefits like C60 Evo. The ESS 60 is a breakthrough technology offering benefits to thousands of customers. I sleep deeper and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. I think more clearly and feel 15 years younger with this product. They've got a proven tracking record They have a proven track record, and my recommendation too. Purchase C60 Evo and enjoy the incredible benefits yourself. Use my link below to get 10% off of your purchase. MyGreenGear.com, people. Clickety-clack, check it out. Lucy W. Hi, Uncle Jericho. I pray everyone is having a fabulous day. Same here. I hope you're all having a great day, even if you don't deserve it. Oh, let's talk about Jizzlaine Maxwell. Jericho, how could you say something like that and disrespect that woman's name? Because I don't care about her. She's a piece of dog shit. She was Epstein's little underage girl collector. She was the wrangler. She would approach them and get it all set up and make sure they could come down to Pervert Island and be touched by grown men. So for that, I call her a piece of shit. I'm sorry, dog shit. Sorry to any pieces of dog shit that might be within the sound of my voice. But she just got locked up recently. 20 years. 20 years. Again, is that enough? No. No, it's not enough. Our culture does not allow for us to give them what they really deserve. So instead, they gave her 20 years. She's like, damn, 20 years. That is a long time. She won't get out till she's in her late 70s. You thought what? She was splitting rocks, maybe working out in the hot sun. Woo! Maybe there were some guards on horseback with a pump shotgun over their arm. You ain't getting no damn water yet. Is that what you thought she was doing? Don't be ridiculous. No. She just got moved. See, they wanted her to be in a prison 50 miles away from, I think in Connecticut, 50 miles outside of New York. That's where she was originally going to be held. And she had been complaining, I think, to the World Health, to the UN. She was complaining to the UN that she was being treated unfairly by the guards. She was in a cramped cell with rats. She said she was in a cramped cell with rats. Good. I hope they were those big ass dog-sized New York rats. Like, who would give a shit that a convicted assistant child molester has to be housed with some rats? So what? So for some dumb reason, they moved her down to a different facility in Florida. And this is called low security prison. Low security. Now, is she some kind of escape risk? I don't think so. But I don't think she belongs in a low security prison. Spunbearing 65, thank you for the twomp. See that woman in the QX 56 run people down on Patrol Live? No, I didn't see that. That's fucking crazy. But if they take all the guns away, nobody would kill each other. That lady said, hold my alcoholic beverage. Because yes, they will. Well, weren't we pretty good at killing each other before guns were invented? I think so. So here are some of the amenities, some of the things that she will be allowed to take part in while she's at a low security prison in Florida. She will be able to have visitors. That's another thing. She was like, oh, I don't like it here in New York. I can't have visitors. Darn it. So she can have visitors, 4 adults and up to 8 children. I don't know why such a big group of kids would be going to visit her. She gets occupational training, horticulture, cosmetology, recreation, leisure. She gets leisure time, guys. I didn't know you could say prison and leisure time in the same sentence. But yes, you can. That's right, Heidi Booth. Children. But isn't she in there for underage? I know. Okay, recreation, leisure, social programs, arts and crafts, sports, and my favorite. Because when in prison, you got to have a strong core, and you must be one with the earth. She gets to do yoga. Right? So she gets to roll up her little mat every morning. Hey, guys, probably has her blended milkshake that she has in her blender/cup all in one. Hey, what's up, guys? Just drinking my morning shake with a wheatgrass boost. Gonna go do some yoga. Gonna go do some downward dog. Yes, Brian B. Falcon. Social programs. Cosmetology. What does she want to do to her when she gets out? You thought they were in the business of punishment? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, and I looked up, I've heard the word horticulture before, but I didn't know what that meant. So if you look up horticulture, it's the art or practice of garden cultivation and management. So, guys, she gets to be out there in some rose print gloves, clipping and pruning the roses, smelling the bird of paradise when it finally blooms forth. It's beautiful bounty. She will be out there clipping and having a fun, having a good time. Maybe a hummingbird will land on her shoulder and she can whistle a tune for it, like Mary Poppins. She is having a great time. So don't let this be a deterrent to you, would-be wranglers of young ladies for older perverts. Don't let that deter you from getting into that line of work. Because if you do and you're convicted, you will get 20 years of visitors, occupational training. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say it how it should sound, because this sounds like a brochure for a summer getaway. Here at the Florida Low Security Prison, visitors will be able to enjoy adult visitors 4 at a time, up to 8 children, occupational training, horticulture, cosmetology, recreation, leisure, social programs, arts and crafts, sports, and yoga. Oh, good for you, Jizzlaine. So, in case you have any confusion, let me break it down in layman's terms. If you get convicted of wrangling underage girls for grown men and all of the things that she did, you will be treated to 20 years of fun and adventure. What a deterrent. And yes, of course, none the miser, they do have Grey Poupon. I was going to say when the guards bring the food to their cell, but it's a low security. They're probably walking around high-fiving the guards. Oh, when you bring my dinner to my cell, sir, can you please bring a small bottle of Grey Poupon? Oh, and send the cleaning lady because I spilled Merlot all over my duvet. Good times. Good times. Sex trafficking. Not too bad of a penalty. Not for Jizzlaine Maxwell. You rotten bitch, you. Leisure. That shit said leisure. What? But of course. Remember that commercial? The dude would pull up in his Rolls Royce. He puts the window down. Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? You better have Grey Poupon. You don't want to get that nasty letter from Jizzlaine. Everything is nice here, but last meal I requested some Grey Poupon, and it wasn't on my tray. Sorry, Jizzlaine. We'll get right on that. Or Ron, thank you. Learn the Democrat playbook. Watch Idiocracy. Yeah, that shit's funny. Terry Crews is president, something Elizondo, some shit. That movie's hilarious. And it's sad because some of it's playing out right now in real life. Lord German Husbando, do not choke. We need you. Okay? Do not. That's right, Tammy. That's rule number 1. Blame others for what you do. Lucy W. rolling on the floor, laughing. You totally cracked me up, Uncle Jericho. That's part of why I'm here. Horticulture. Guys, horticulture. Doesn't that sound like some kind of class they'd offer at a junior college? Well, Jizzlaine gets to do it because she's a convict. And they get to do horticulture. Ooh. How about this one? Moby Dick. Okay, not the whale from the book. All right. The reason I say Moby Dick, that's who I'm talking about, is Leon Thomas. Remember the guy who was number obscure in men's swimming, and all of a sudden he feels like a woman, and he goes over to the ladies, and now he's number one. Well, last week we talked about the fact that he was up. Now listen to how stupid this sentence sounds. He was up for Woman of the Year, but unfortunately he didn't get it. Must have been some stupid real woman that took the Woman of the Year award from a guy. Have you no dignity? Have you no honor? Don't you feel like an asshole playing against a bunch of girls? No, he's missing that part of his brain. Hold on a second. So I believe. Hold on a second. Hold up. There it is. Ron says, first ever super chat. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that I was your first. You never forget your first, Ron. Hope I was gentle and made all your dreams come true. Oh, man. Appreciate that. Anyway, so Moby Dick did not win up. So my wife FaceTiming me. Hold on. See how this goes. Still doing my live stream.
Why are you answering the phone?
Why are you calling me on the phone? All right, love you. Bye. And my daughter is acting crazy in the camera. That's Jericho real life. You see that? Why am I answering the phone? Why are you calling me on the phone? See what I put up with? So just know, I don't know if this is, and it probably isn't a sign of that things are changing. It probably, means nothing in the grand scheme of this woke bullshit. But it's good to see. Remember a time when only women were up for Woman of the Year? If this is a sitcom, this is where it get all blurry, and we'd flash back to a time when women were winning a Woman of the Year. Crazy, I know. Spunbrain 65 says, that's your ass. I'm ready. This is the first time I've been in trouble. And it will not be the last. It won't be the last time, I promise. I promise you that. I'll probably be in trouble like minutes after she gets back home. But see, it's not the trouble you get in. Ooh, it's the makeup. You know what I'm talking about, couples. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Whoa, alien testosterone. Not your first. No, you've been around the super chat block. I see you in here a few times. Super chat slut. Where are my super chat sluts at? Always super chatting and shit. I thank you. Told myself I would cry. One more thing. Dog names are racist. Oh, that's right, guys. Dog names are fucking racist. It spread to the animal kingdom. What are they going to do? It says academics recently applauded. Academics, that lets you know how stupid they are. There's some irony for you. Academics are stupid. They applauded a social psychology quarterly study purporting to show a disparity in the time dogs were adopted based on racial associations with the animal's name. White names, according to the study, resulted in shorter adoption times compared to black names. The correlations were largely concentrated around pit bulls. a breed that is stereotyped as dangerous and racialized as black, according to the study. Okay. Below are examples of academics' reactions to the study. Temple University. Why is everything about race? Because everything is about race. Shut the fuck up. That dude's picture, he looks like his dog is no more than 6 pounds. Dr. Chantel A. Haley. Anti-blackness is so pervasive, it's even expanded to dogs' names. Oh my gosh. University of Akron. Make sure you're writing down all these colleges so you don't make your kids go there and get their head fucked up. Daniela Jock Ajami, who cares? Fascinating research. Amazing idea. Georgetown University, Don Moynihan. Interesting example of how racialized names still evoke bias even when dealing with non-humans. And last of all, because I don't want to dry heave, Dr. Neff. She's from University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Fascinating research that supports the resiliency of racialized names and the pervasiveness of anti-blackness. Must read work. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not going to be the last one because you got to have a token white liberal that's saturated in white guilt. She's from Denison University. Her name is Shiri Noy. Natasha just doing her cutting edge work as usual. Congrats to you, Bradley. So basically what they're saying is if you want to adopt a pit bull with a white name, what's a white name? Are there any pit bulls out there named like Tanner or Aiden? And what's a black name? Shardavius? You went to the pound and said, yeah, we got a 1.5-year-old pit bull. His name is Ladarius. What the fuck? Who names their dogs that? What happened to Spike and Fido? Or I had what's that from? I think it was a movie. Homeboy had like a Rottweiler. They named him Damien. But who the fuck? What are white? And chances are, if you adopt a dog and it's young enough, you're probably gonna fucking rename it, especially if it has a dumbass name like that. But what are white names? I don't even understand what that means. These are dog names. Usually people don't name their dogs human names. You name him a dog name. Like I said, Spike, Fido, Rusty. My dog's names growing up were Rusty, Bud, Bandit, Buck, Ebony. Was that it? Yeah, I think so. Those are my dog's names growing up. Those are dog names. You don't name your dog fucking Anthony Johnson. Come here, Anthony. What the fuck? Shardarius. Shardarius. We have no natural predators. That's why we have time and effort to spend on dumbass shit like doing studies about how, yeah, exactly, DJ John T. Lassie? You ever met a white person, a white woman named Lassie? You ever met a person named Cujo? Are any Cujos out there? If your fucking name is Cujo in the comment section, I want to know about it. Tanner! Diavante! Here, boy. Come on, Diavante. Fucking dumb. Fucking so dumb. Oh, well, if your dog has a black name, it's going to have a harder time getting adopted. Shut the fuck up. As long as your dog knows what to do. All that dog has to sit there, man, you're going to get picked up in a hot minute. It's like just be like the dogs in that Sarah McLachlan commercial. In the arms of an angel. Just look all sad and emaciated. Somebody will pick your ass up. Brian Kalish. Thank you. Anyone else going to sleep better at night now that it looks like they're going to bring Brittany Griner home? Keep up the great work, JG. Let me tell you a story. I know I will. Knowing that they're bringing back a 7-foot wife beater back to America, that'll make me feel safer. How come nobody talks about that? It was just in 2015. Oh, short-term memory loss? I get it. Everybody seemed to forgot that she beat her wife up. But if it was a man, anyway. Paul Robinson, thank you for the Hamilton. Hey, Jericho, did you see the new study that concluded that traffic lights stay red longer for black? Shut the fuck up. That traffic lights stay red longer for black people than white people. Who the fuck developed the technology to tell the color of a driver? Who did that? I'm going to write this shit down. If I find out this is a thing, racist traffic lights. You know what? I think I'm just going to do a live stream just on racist shit in our society that I didn't know that traffic lights are racist. I've been in some long lights. I didn't know because I was black. I didn't know that. Does that traffic light have some kind of color chart it can go by? See, driver. Ooh, long light. He's colored, long light. Never mind that black person is, I don't know, in an emergency, probably got a hurt, sick person in the car. Maybe their wife's in the back seat. Get me to the hospital. The traffic light says, sorry. Sorry. You got to stay there and wait. There's white people. There's white people at this intersection. You got to wait. Don't worry, I'm going to look into that, Paul Robinson. Don't you worry, because I need to know where to stay away. If I got somewhere to be, I can't be going through the racist lights. I can't. Stay away from the racist lights. They need to put a big R over those intersections so I can get the fuck out of here. Stupid. Guys, we did great. Once again, you were great. I was great. That means we were great. MyGreenGear.com, MyGreenGear.com. Oh, yeah, when you're done, MyGreenGear.com. Tomorrow, well, it looks like two of the things we're going to look into is the assault weapons ban being stopped, and apparently we have racist traffic lights. No wonder white people be flying around here so damn fast. I was wondering, where the hell are all these white people going? Fuck are they going? It's because they don't got to stop at any lights. The Ferg, I'm about to be out too. Don't you worry. So that's where the hell they're going. You guys better slow down. So what happens if it's a white and a black person in a car? What happens if I'm riding with my wife? Do they do it in the middle? Can't be the white time lane. Can't be the black one. So somewhere in the middle. There's a white and a black person. Does it do just kind of goes halfway? Or do they concede to the white person and you just get to go? Guess we'll find out tomorrow, kids. Thank you to everybody in the comment section for all your questions, all your comments, your donations, and just make sure that you like and sub and like all that YouTube jargon. Appreciate it. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. PST. What's up? Moda Love, 1968. Everybody, Lucy, Kelly, Talana, JJ Finnegan, Tammy, Niall, everybody, King B, Brian King B, Falcon, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.